Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode I want to talk about a few of these products right here in my hand. And basically what these are is some sunscreen or sun cream that's in use. And I tried all of these already, so I want to give you guys an opinion of which one I prefer or which one is the best one in my opinion. So I actually reviewed these before, which is these three right here in my hand, which is Neutrogena for either the face or for your body. This one has SPF 100 or more. And this is SPF 70 or more. And this one is SPF 50, and this is by the Courserex brand, which is a Korean brand. But there's two other ones I want to show you guys this time, which is these two right here. So this one is the Coppertone Water Babies lotion spray or sunscreen spray. And this is the Aveeno, so this is the sunscreen for your face, which is sweat and water resistant up to 80 minutes. And it has a SPF of 30. So over time when I used these right here, I realized I didn't like the texture or the smell of the actual sunscreen itself too much. Like when I first used it was kind of cool and I got used to it. I started to like it a little bit, but when I use it more and more and I found these other products that I have right here, I didn't like the smell and the texture as much. And that's just for me, like it might be different for some of you guys, so that's definitely something to kind of consider, but that's just my opinion. So that's why I prefer using these two right here, which is Coppertone for water babies. And these are like spray bottles, so it makes it a little bit easier for you guys to apply it on, because when you guys use the Neutrogena right here to kind of like squirt it out, then you have to start rubbing it. Whereas for these bottles, once you guys spray it out, you guys can just spray it throughout your body and just rub it however you guys want to, compared to like when you guys squeeze it, it's a little bit harder to kind of get certain parts of your body compared to like a spray bottle. And then for this face sunscreen that we have right here, I honestly like it a lot better than this one, because in terms of like the texture and the smell of the actual product itself, this one is just better in my opinion, even though the SPF is not as high for the one right here. Out of all five of the one that I just showed you guys, this one is still my favorite one to use for both the face and the body, because the texture and the smell of the actual like ingredients that they use on here is like really good. And it has a good amount of SPF level on here, which is SPF 50. There's just something about like the Korean brand when they make their sunscreens or any kind of skincare is a little bit better in terms of the texture, how it feels, how it smells, and everything. It's just better in this one. But let me just open up each one of these and spray a little bit or apply a little bit onto my hand and show you guys what it looks like. So let's start with the two Neutrogena first to show you guys what it looks like. So I'm going to use this one right here that we have, the 100 SPF first. Just apply a little bit on to show you guys what it looks like. So that's what this one looks like right here. You just have to start rubbing like this. So as you can see, that looks really white. And then the smell of the Neutrogena, it smells good if you like the smell. If not, then it's not really that great. But as you can see, that's basically what kind of looks like once you guys apply it on. Next, let me try this face sunscreen right here. Even though I'm not applying it to my face, I'm going to apply it to my skin to show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so this one's also skirting. Apply right here, right next to it. Alright, so as you can see that this one's also pretty white. So this one's almost like the other one that we just used, but you guys can see that it's more white than other ones. So I guess the reason for that is because you guys are applying to your face. So they want to make sure it's more like protected in a way, I guess. But you guys can see it's still pretty white compared to the first one that we used. Next one, I want to show you guys the Aveeno right here. So that's what the opening looks like right there. Apply it on. So all of them pretty much look the same. As you can see, it's like the same kind of color and texture because it is sunscreen. So the Aveeno one, it feels a little bit more like wet. And the smell of the Aveeno is not as strong as the Neutrogena, which is pretty nice. So if you guys want more smell, then go for the Neutrogena one. But the Aveeno one has a little bit less smell to it, which is pretty good. And you guys can actually use a lot more in the Aveeno one as well, as you can see. It's still pretty white, so it's gonna take me a while to like fully spread it out. And I use the same amount as the other ones as well. Alright, so we got the Coppertone one right here. So we just have to twist the bottle like this to open it up, and then you can start spraying it. And just start rubbing like this. You guys can see it's much easier to kind of apply it on, and it just goes away pretty easily. And if you guys need more, just start spraying more to apply it on. The smell of the Coppertone is not even that bad. It's like really good. And it's not like a really strong fragrance smell to it as well. So that's actually pretty good comparing to like Neutrogena brands or whatever. And like I said, these are so much easier to apply on because all you need to do is just spray it to wherever you guys need to on your body and just start rubbing it. Compared to the actual skirting bottle, you have to like squirt it out and start putting on different parts of the body like that, which is not as convenient. So I do recommend getting like a spray bottle that works better. And I think the reason why this one is so popular and so good is because not only is it a sunscreen, but it's also like a lotion that included inside So the sunscreen lotion spray, which is pretty awesome. And then for the last and final one that we have right here, this is the Courserex brand one right here. This is also a squirting bottle, but I feel like the texture and the smell that is on the product actually performs better, and it's just a better quality product in overall. So when you open it up, just have to like put a little bit on. So just put a little bit like that and just start rubbing it. You guys can see the texture is also white, but it feels better for some reason. I don't know how to really explain it, but when you guys actually apply it on, it just feels better, and when you smell the actual ingredients, it smells good. It definitely still has that fragrance smell similar to the Neutrogena, but the smell on here is not as strong and actually has a good scent to it. So once we fully apply it on, you can see that's basically what it looks like right here. But definitely after trying all 5 of these brands and like showing you guys what it actually looks like for each one, it's up to you guys on which one you guys prefer. But for me, like I mentioned, if I have the choice to pick between all 5 of these, I would definitely have to go with this one right here for the overall better performance. If I had to compare with the other 4s, which one I have to go with, I'll pick these 2 right here. So this one for the body and this one for the face, over this one for your body and this one for your face. Because the smell, like I mentioned, the texture is a little bit different, and I just feel like the spray bottles are better than this manually skirting ones that you guys can use here. That way it's easier to kind of apply it on, and the smell is not as strong for these 3 that I have. And the smell for these 3 are just not as strong compared to the Neutrogena brands. But at the end of the day, it depends on you guys as a consumer of what you guys like more and what you guys prefer using it for and where you guys are going to be using it. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you guys who like these a lot more, so that's up to you guys at the end of the day. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or have used one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else that you actually do need. But other than that, that's pretty much it for quick unboxing and testing on the product itself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, then make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. And if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more, then make sure to click on that bell notification in the bottom to be notified of new videos that will be coming up in the future. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.